What's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and today I'm up with making a layout using the Citrus Twist September, it's a bit of a tongue twister, pocket life kits. Now, if you can hear a tiny ninja cat in the background, it's early in the morning and Archie's having some snuggles with Dad in bed while Mum does some voiceovers. And he is possibly being the loudest ninja cat I have ever heard in my life. So the first thing I'm doing is I grabbed my Winsor & Newton watercolours, which are my fave watercolours. They're artist quality, they're pricey, be warned, and they're just really beautiful and vibrant. And so I put some water on my basil marshmallow cardstock and I sprayed my watercolour palette because I'm finding that's the easiest way to get the colours going that I like. And I'm just dragging some packaging around. Rather than doing this with the paintbrush, I wanted it to have a bit more of a floaty kind of look without the brush strokes, because I'm going for a sleepy clouds kind of vibe. So I'm just grabbing my paper towel because it was quite vibrant and I wanted to calm the colour down a little bit. It does look like I'm wiping a lot of it off, but there is still a lot of it there, don't you worry. So I decided to do 2 photos today, and something that I'm enjoying, usually I'm a 1 photo gal, but I'm enjoying with 2 photos at the moment of doing a larger photo and a smaller photo. I'm doing some splatters here with the paint as well and then soaking it up so it's not too dark. I'm really enjoying doing layouts like that. Let me know if you do multiple photo layouts. Do you prefer to have all your photos the same size or different sizes? Because I'm really liking having a larger one and a smaller one. Oh, hearty shine. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your hearty shine. Shake your hearty shine. Oh, my voice. My voice is a bit sore today. I'm hoping I'm not losing it because my throat's a little bit itchy. I'm just spraying some Hearty Shine here. And by the way, peeps, if you didn't know, I am currently in the process of moving house. So I've pre-recorded, I think, a month's worth of videos because we're not sure, we won't have internet for a few weeks. And I want to make sure you have videos. So I'll keep you updated. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, my Facebook Inkie Quill page, for updates as to the move and access to internet. So I had these little cork clouds that I knew I wanted to scatter everywhere, and then to add to the softness of this dreamy layout, I decided to add some tissue paper as matting just from my stash. And I love this photo of Archie. He's probably a week old at this point, and I just love, he was such a dramatic baby. If you watch our vlog channel, Mr and Mrs Rad, on YouTube, where we do daily vlogs, he always used to sleep in the most ridiculously dramatic poses. So here he is with his hands joined together looking like a little cherub. And of course I had to ask Aaron to quickly grab the camera and snap a pic because I just thought it was adorable. So I'm using some of the papers included in the Pocket Life kit. So this kit is actually designed for pocket pages, but I thought I would try and, you know, stretch it to work for a layout, and it can work for a layout as well. If you'd like me to do, because I do monthly project for Citrus Twist, a pocket page project, but if you'd like me to try and do a layout each month as well, let me know if you'd like that and see how I can kind of use the elements, including the pocket page cards, for a layout instead. So I added a tiny bit of layering there with some of the different papers and one of the 4x6 pocket page cards. How many times could I say pocket page in this video? A lot. I decided to add some craft foam to this second photo just to kind of highlight it a bit so it didn't look so flat. I really enjoy adding craft foam to my photos just to kind of bump them up and make them a little bit separate to my background. I was fighting with my ATG here because it was stuck inside and I was being too stubborn to open it up and fix it. I did later on because it drove me nuts, but I love my ATG. But we were just having a bad day this day. I think I've recorded maybe 6 or 7 videos this day, and it was done. It was like, Adele, you need to pack up your scrappy stuff and move on, move out of here. And of course I didn't. I decided to go up against it. So I'm adding these little leaves because I'm having a bit of a partial to leaves at the moment. If you're one of my patrons, you'll notice that they're in a lot of the printables lately. I'm trying. There's a tiny leaf in October printables. I can't escape it. I love these tiny words, but they're chipboard tiny words, which I don't think I've really used a lot before, but they're fun because they contrast really nicely to using the tiny words of the stamps. So you kind of got the flat tiny words and the chunky tiny words. So I'm just doing a bit of a ghosting technique, and I think the ghosting technique with stamping is when you stamp it once using the full strength of the ink pad, so it's nice and dark, and then you stamp it over and over again, basically until the ink's off the stamp. It's a really cool effect. It makes it kind of fade into the distance, which I thought was appropriate for a dreamy cloud kind of layout. Secondly, it's a really great way to lazily clean your stamps a little bit. I'm really naughty in that I don't clean my stamps properly, but by doing the ghosting technique, it half cleans them, so we're halfway there. Always got to look for the shortcuts, peeps. Time is everything at the moment with my crafting schedule, so any way that I can cheat the system and get a little bit of extra time, I'm more than happy to. I decided to call this one Little Sleepyhead. I added the grey stickers that are in. They're not chipboard and they're not foam. They're like a plastic puffy sticker, which is pretty cool. I decided it needed a doodly border because those clouds look like they were going to float away. And I'm just using my Staedtler, I think it's a Staedtler pigment liner in some sort of small size, probably a 0.2 or something. I think I am going to film, once I'm in the new house in probably a month or two's time, I am going to film a Inkie Quill basics video because I get a lot of questions every day about what pen is it, what cardboard is it, what glue is it. So I think it might be easier because I can't comment back to every one of those to have a basics video, so you can have a look at that and see what I use. So this is the final layout. It was just a really sleepy, sweet little layout. I used some pink because I can. He's a boy, but I'm a girl, and boys don't have to not use pink. That sentence came out very clunky. I realized I didn't have any little gold hearts. So I decided to go back and find my gold hearts. Oh, someone asked me the other day as well why I'm not wearing my proper wedding ring. The reason why I'm not wearing my proper wedding ring is I've still got issues in my what finger's that? Your pinky and your ring finger. Yep. Pinky and ring finger with fluid retention from pregnancy, and pins and needles and nerve damage a little bit. So my end 2 fingers are still very puffy, so I can't fit it on. So I'm wearing a different ring instead. But I'm hoping that the fluid will eventually go down before Archie turns 18 and that I can get my wedding ring back on again, because I know as soon as I get it enlarged, it'll go away and then the ring will be too big. So just adding a few little gold hearts here and there, using my Scotch tacky glue, which is my favourite wet glue. And I think I'm done. Oh, can't be done yet. So these, I wish I had bought stocks in these tiny little heart and star stickers. They are just from eBay. I think search tiny heart, tiny star. You might be able to find them. I don't know where my link is for them anymore. I know in my Facebook group, Scrapaholics Anonymous, it was floating around by people. Thanks for watching today, guys, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!